What I'm about to share with you is one of the most important concepts that I ever learned in life. It was completely transformational, made me understand myself and the world around me better, and made me realize that the actions that I think of as my own are not really my own. That concept is called Vasana. A Vasana is a deep impression left in the unconscious due to previously performed egoistic actions. Now that's a mouthful, so let's break that down. Imagine that this is the first time you're having pizza. You bite into it and you think it's absolutely delicious. Now, this by itself is not a problem. We have delightful experiences all the time. Maybe a beautiful sunset or a walk in nature. What is a problem though is what happens afterwards. So later you start thinking, oh man, that pizza was so good. I want to have it again. This process of after the fact rumination called chintanam leads to the formation of vasana. These deep impressions, why are they a problem? Well, the issue is that they lay down the seeds of misery by governing our reactions to things. So let's take an example. Imagine that you meet a family member and they say something unkind to you, and that gets you really annoyed. Later, you go home and stew about it, you think about it over and over, and that lays down an impression. What will happen as a result of this impression is every time you meet this person, or maybe even think of this person, or even other similar people or similar situations, those same reactions will get triggered. And as a result, you become extremely reactive to this kind of situation. Now, for most of us, it's not isolated situations like this. In fact, the majority of our behavior, and when I say majority, I mean like 99% of our behavior is governed by our past impressions. Our past impressions collide with our present circumstances and they lead to whatever actions, or I should more precisely say reactions, that end up. So, another thing actually to note is impressions by themselves are not a problem. Impressions or samskaras are, are essential for us to function in the world. Without impressions, we wouldn't even be able to look at a chair and say it's a chair. It's the deep impressions that involve the ego, called vasanas, that are a problem. So, in the pizza example, I want to have that pizza again because it's delicious, as compared to this is a chair. Do you see how in the chair case there is no concept of I-ness involved, I-ness or ego? So, what I want to point you to take away from all this is, in every experience of yours in life, question what is motivating you to act the way that you do. And secondly, try and prevent new impressions from being formed. Enjoy every experience for what it is and just let it go without after the fact rumination. If you do those things, you'll find yourself a much happier person and a much more effective person. Hope that's helpful to you. Thank you so much.